Hi, guys. So excited about this episode. The new moon is in Virgo, and well, it's about to be. I always record these a little early because we get that energy right before and right after. So I love to share all about it early. But let's just freaking dive right in. Hey, friend. Welcome to the Ready to Rise podcast. This is the podcast for ambitious, successful women who've checked off all the boxes: the career, the routines, the self-help books, and therapy. We've done it all. But if you're still feeling numb, stuck, or like you're just going through the motions, you're in the right place, because I've totally been there, and I've healed myself using the tools that I now teach. I got certified in them so that I could help other women do the same. I'm your host, Audrey Rose, a registered nurse and somatic life coach, and I'm here to help you stop just coping, stop just going through the motions, and actually start feeling good again in your life, feeling happy again. Each week, we explore nervous system regulation, emotional wellness, and rituals that are rooted in ancient wisdom, ancient practices, so you can stop just going through the motions and stop just getting by and start really feeling lit up and alive and fully plugged in again. This is about real happiness, the kind that fills your body, lights you up, and helps you create a life that you are obsessed to wake up for. So are you ready? Because I'm excited to help you feel like you again. So the new moon is arriving in Virgo, and it's going to ask a few things of us. It's really going to ask us to look at how we're honoring our bodies, our boundaries, even our connections at this time. So it might be in relationships, it might be our connection to spirit, it might even just be looking into our energy and just kind of like, what are all the things we're connected to that's draining our energy or fueling us? So I always love to share some of like the characteristics of the sign, right? If you know a Virgo, you know this is like analytical, detail focused, right? These are the ones who see what others missed. There's like precision involved, right? They're organized. It's a lot of like systems based, like structure and routines and clean environments. We know, right? Service oriented people, they like to help and uplift and improve people. There's just a lot of like acts of service, right? Like just so much help. A lot of people here like to do, they really like to focus on wellness, habits, holistic health, even, and just wellness overall, right? Like self improvement obsessed. These are all amazing traits. Like we all want to be like Virgo, right? They're constantly like working on things. Perfection can be a downfall. We know that, definitely, but they are still working on things and kind of perfecting them. And, as a recovering perfectionist, I mean, I love it. They're very earthy, very grounded, very practical, right? And they're just wonderful, wonderful people. Can be a little perfectionist, can be a little critical and anxious when things are unbalanced, right? But hey, that's fine. The energy of this is like, and like if you've been listening to these episodes, you already know, like we kind of take on some of the energy of the sign that the moon is in, right? So the energy of Virgo is like the feeling of like a fresh notebook. Like literally, like if you can imagine, like, when you unwrap a fresh notebook, if you're a nerd like me, sounds so nerdy, but it's such a good feeling. Or when it feels really good to like help others and take care of others, not from a place of like, people pleasing or negative, not negative, but like a low frequency, but it feels really good, like from that high frequency place of like helping others or like decluttering your space, like that spring cleaning feeling, right? Getting things off your to-do list done and having like just all of this, like getting things done and organized. And like, you can tell I'm getting so lit up by this. I love this energy. So you are probably going to be feeling a lot of this. There's this whole shadow side we're going to get into, like how Virgo really gets us into, working on those connections and boundaries and all of that stuff. But there is a part of this that's going to make you feel back to like that version of you that's getting her life together, cleaning things, clearing things out, cutting loops, closing off, just negative energy or karmic loops, any of that, right? There's a lot of renewal and like fresh cycle energy that is coming out during this time. So this is perfect because, as you know, we're coming into the 9/9 portal. And with numerology, 9 is all about completion energy. It's all about the energy of like ending the karmic loops, closing old patterns, old cycles, all of that good stuff, stepping into the fresh beginning. And it's like that like big like breath, right? Right before something big is like going to happen. It's just that final closure, closing things off. I recently uploaded, a podcast episode all about the 9 energy, the portal coming up. So go listen to that if you want more of that, like knowing how to work with that kind of energy and more of like what's going on at this time. But this new moon is definitely setting us up for success in that area. So as this new moon is coming into play, you're not just like thinking about something new, you're literally being asked to finally close what's already been done, girl. It's been done, right? It's all the clean slates, putting in new systems, new routines or habits, decluttering, simplifying things, which is going to have a lot to do with the boundaries with relationships and all of that. But even, mentally, but even like physically, maybe you're moving somewhere new, maybe you're trying something new. I know a lot of people are starting to get new jobs right now, new places, new careers, even like new things, closing off relationships, just new things, right? We're in kind of, it's going to feel really grounded. It's going to feel really good. Some of this might feel a little sudden for you, but I think it's going to be feeling overall very, very positive and exciting. And it's just kind of taking anything that's been feeling unorganized or energetically heavy or kind of weighing on you and making it a little bit more clear, a little bit more peaceful. So this moon really wants us to get deep and find out if we can finally end the story that's kept us hidden, kept us behind the scenes, those old patterns, right? So that we can get rid of that. We can close all of that and step into that next version, step into that woman that we are made to become. And I know for me, this has definitely been coming up. And for me, it's been coming up very specifically in friendships, different relationships with friends, different friendships. I've been doing so many really exciting things, and I'm noticing a lot of friends that knew me like before the podcast or before all this just aren't feeling it. I'm like so excited to go to them and show them like this book I'm working on. I'm becoming an author for the second time. I'm co-authoring a book. I'm so excited to like share this with people, and I'm not getting the response I thought I would from some of those older friends who I thought would be really excited for me. And there's a lot of different parts, a lot of different patterns that are coming up with me wanting to go back to that people-pleasing identity, this old identity that I'm kind of wanting to cling to, a lack of boundaries, wanting to people please more, just a lot of behaviors that I know I should have let go of years ago. The overachieving to need to prove my worth, and overachieving in a people pleasing kind of way, needing to always feel like on call, if you will, for some friends or some friendships, or needing to text back right away, right? Kind of like being that person like who says yes to everything. And that version of me, I mean, she used to stay awake at night. She used to do all the things for everyone else. She would, say yes, move her entire schedule around for one friend who would not do the same for her in return. Okay, friend, I know those days where my mind just won't stop. I can't fall asleep. And then I'm just exhausted, anxious, grumpy, all of it, right? This is usually when I know I need to reset my nervous system. For me in the past, I used to try the affirmations and all the personal development books and talk therapy and all of the things, but it never worked. So finally learning the somatic healing tools that actually regulate my nervous system has seriously changed things. So I put together a happiness bundle for you. It's literally 3 guided practices in under 30 minutes each. I walk you through each one, and these are literally nervous system regulation practices that are proven to help you reduce cortisol levels, reduce your stress, so you can finally get better sleep, think more clearly, and just feel more calm overall. I walk you through each one exactly so that you will know like step by step what to do. It's an on-demand video. And again, it's 3 of them: EFT tapping, sound bath, and breath work, all in under 30 minutes each. So if you are ready for that feeling where you just finally feel like yourself again, you feel like you can access the happiness that's all around you because your nervous system is more regulated, go and grab the happiness bundle now. I want to give it to you for $11. It's in my show notes below, or if you go to my Instagram bio at Hello Audrey Rose, it's right there in the link in bio. And just get it for $11 with code happiness at checkout. And I cannot wait to hear how good this makes you feel. And then stay up all night doing her work and all her things and like skipping rest and skipping, like just being the yes friend, right? And there was a point in time where I thought I had to be that person in order to be loved. I thought I had to be that. And I've worked so hard with my nervous system regulation, my personal development, all of that to move through that. But I'm feeling those patterns come back up as this moon is getting closer. And I'm noticing that it's coming up for a reason. It's asking to finally be called out, finally come to the light, and get ready to be released. Because these feelings or these behaviors are not serving me at all. Especially, like I said, with this portal coming up, with the energy of 9 being really potent right now. Definitely go check out that episode if you haven't already, because this is all coming up for a reason, so that we can finally close all of these loops, close these, just this energy, and move on. So this Virgo moon is really giving us that permission to like get rid of all the crap that's no longer aligned and really have room and time and energy to focus on what's true. So you might notice, like I said, you might feel like some of this is happening almost overnight, but then deep inside, you know, it's kind of been brewing for a while, silently. Maybe you haven't noticed it, but now all of a sudden it feels like it's being called and being brought to the light super quick. Relationships ending, situations changing, changes in your path. Like I said, maybe careers, maybe moving, things that were unplanned, sudden kind of turns, right? But it also brings with us these awakenings, this beauty, this excitement of, you know, this change in our lives, new chapters and a whole new world. Jasmine, I'm going to sing Jasmine. A whole new world is opening up, right? The energy is clearing up and it's bringing us a lot of room for all of the exciting things that are coming in. So with this moon, here's a few things I want to help you, I want to tell you about so that you can make the most of this, like work with this energy. So what part of you, I want you to, journal on this if you want to, or really just kind of put this question in the back of your mind to let it come up. Maybe it'll come up in dreams. Maybe it'll come up, whatever. It'll just kind of be something you're kind of in the back of your mind ruminating, or not ruminating. That's so negative, but like just thinking about. But I want you to think about, what part of me am I done like pretending to be? Like, who am I done pretending to be? What energy, what boundaries, what, connections, like what is it that I'm holding on to that's no longer serving me? And starting to really pay attention to that, even if it's a little uncomfortable, so that we can let it dissolve, like let it end, let that loop close, let that, whatever, that energy close. Because if we can stop holding on to these old rules, we will create space for the next self, the next version of us to come through. We can stop repeating the past over and over, right? So I want you to take time with this moon to really look at the connections that we have in our life. Are we merging with others from a place of like love and vitality? And is it bringing us like energy? and a feeling of like trust and transparency. And again, like I keep kind of talking about relationships and connections because that's a big part of this moon. But like I said, there's other things, there's other changes that are happening in your life. It could be a living situation, it could be a work situation. So, really thinking about that, like, is this bringing me energy? Do I feel good? Do I feel aligned in this energy? Do I feel like, my boundaries are honored? Do I feel like I am honored? Or are we feeling disconnected? Are we feeling guarded? Are we feeling heavy, like chaotic energy? Are we even feeling maybe unclear about who has access to our energy? Like there's just so much going on and so many people around and so much that we just aren't even sure anymore. Like maybe boundaries are being crossed, whatever. Lean into that and pay attention. Keep an eye on my YouTube channel. The link is in the show notes because I will be, I'm going to release a series of meditations coming up. It's just going to be my voice with like video over, but just meditations that you don't have to like watch. You can just like listen to them. But I'm going to put them on YouTube. I'm going to do a cord cutting ceremony as one of them. And that is really good for the time that we're in. This into the, 9 portal, like all of this, so that you can really cut that energy, cut those cords, get it out, right? Lean into the thoughts that you're having about these relationships and about these connections. Are they serving us? Are they not serving us? Cord cutting to really release all of them. You can cord cut relationships, situations, all of that stuff. It's really good. So all of these like 9 codes are coming up right now. It's just such a freaking good energetic time. I mean, I'm obsessed with this. I'm excited as heck about it. I know it can be a little bit scary to release things and to let go of things and to embrace change, but it's honestly for me like this feeling of like a clean slate. And it's all very connected spiritually for us. It's like a very good universal, like universe connection, clean slate. It's such an amazing time. So, this moon, the activities that will really serve us, and you don't have to do all of these. I just want to list some of them out for you because I want you to do the things that are going to really serve you and really enhance the energy of this moon. So, get organized, clean your space, clean your altar, clean your room, do some deep cleaning if you can, get a little bit more organized. I am obsessed with that kind of energy. And my husband and I have been like, we're redoing all of our, I don't know, we're not remodeling a kitchen or anything, but we're redoing how we organize things in there. And it feels really, really good. I'm like, why were all the like these big, huge, like soup pots, like out in the front of these cabinets when we don't even like use them? Like it just things that don't make sense, right? We are clearing things out, getting rid of things, donating things because the energy gets so stuck. So I want you to be able to like just do that. Clean things out. Ground yourself. Ground yourself so that you don't get carried into that other shadow side. You want to ground yourself so we're not getting caught up in that perfectionism and that criticism and stuff that Virgo can have. But I do want you to make the most of this time as far as looking into, are things working for me? Are my routines, habits, relationships working for me? So ground yourself so that you can think more clearly about that. Like black crystals or stones, like thinking like obsidian or like black moonstone, things like that. If you can get out in nature, really ground yourself as well, that will help. I personally like to diffuse like lavender or rosemary around this time. I love diffusing rosemary, by the way. I don't know, it's like my favorite. Write out your reflections during this time. You can do like a tarot spread or an oracle deck spread and really pay attention to what's coming up for you and get clear, get into that meditative state if you can, or even just a good nature walk where you can kind of meditate on things. Reflect on all of this and write it all down so you can kind of think it out, work it out. It's also, since it's a new moon, that's the best time to focus on what we're calling in. So write things down after you've kind of journaled everything out and you've kind of got clarity on all of the stuff I was talking about earlier. now we can move into our intentions for this time, specifically our intentions for the next 2 weeks, like what we're calling in. But honestly, since we're coming up on that 9 portal, really just anything right now that you're ready to call in for a whole new chapter in your life. And you can write those things down in like intentions, right? Write them down as affirmations of what you're calling in, what you've already, are ready to see happen. You can literally write them down like that so you can read them over and over and over to yourself. And you can also put them with moon water, something I love to talk about. Make a jar of moon water, like literally get water, put a lid on it so you can put it outside and let it capture the energy of this moon, like literally in where like the moonlight's going to be. You can take one of your intentions or one of your affirmations, put it under the jar. And it's said that like it will absorb the energy of that thing happening, right? That beautiful energy. And if you can drink it, like it's supposed to come in and it's supposed to help like that manifestation happen. But also just putting it out to like capture the moon energy is supposed to help bring you more of that energy from this time. And you can literally drink it. That's why there's a cap on it. Or you can use it to like bless your altar, bless yourself, like whatever. Whatever you want to do. You can always look that up online too. I'm sure there's so much more information, like people with like actual like rituals that they do with it. But I just think it's a really cool thing to do. I always love to leave you with a couple of journal prompts when I talk about the moon, because I think it's just so important to be able to look in and think about what we're doing right now, think about what we can, change or enhance or whatever. So I want you to ask yourself, and you can always pause after, I say them and do them in real time, or you can just write them down real quick. But I want you to ask yourself, what is draining my life force or my energy? Like, what is draining me? What is draining my life force or my energy? What nourishes my energy? What brings me more energy? What nourishes me, or like what brings me more energy? And where, excuse me, I'm all trying to say where am I ready to get my life in order? Where am I ready to get my life in order? And ready is the key word. What small changes would actually make me feel more productive, more happy, more aligned, whatever feels good for you. So what small changes would help me feel more productive or more happy or more aligned? And just kind of leaning into that for this time. And I hope that you make the most of this new moon. I freaking love it. I love this energy we're in right now. I just cannot get enough. I'm going to be releasing a few episodes on this moon energy, this 9, well, not so much the moon energy, but the 9 energy that we're in. It's so freaking cool. So keep a lookout for those. And as always, DM me at Hello Audrey Rose if you are interested in learning more about anything. And I want to leave you with something really freaking cool. I should have said this earlier, but I am hosting a free nervous system regulation group coming up, and I'm so pumped about this. I am hosting it's going to be like an online group. We'll be together where we can like chat with each other. You guys will get direct access to me guiding you through everything. And it's 7 days long. The practices are just 10 minutes a day. So every single day for that 7-day period, I will be dropping in a practice of the day for you. It's just 10 minutes long. You can go through it, just following the video step by step. You'll comment your questions or get to, have that experience where you can just chat with me personally. There'll be prompts, stuff like that to really help you get in deep into regulating your nervous system during that week-long, group experience. And each day, the practice will correlate to your chakras. So we are literally doing a chakra a day, nervous system regulation. It's all going to intertwine and help us to align our chakras, regulate our nervous system in under 10 minutes a freaking day. So like amazing, all for free. Of course, the link is in my bio at Hello Audrey Rose if you want to sign up for that. And I will see you soon. Love you so much. Thank you for tuning in to another amazing episode of the Ready to Rise podcast. It means so much to me to have you here and to get to share all of this with you. If this one resonated, literally just send this to a friend, share it with her right now, because there's so many women out there who really need this information. And I would also love it if you could take a quick screenshot, throw it up on Instagram, tag me at Hello Audrey Rose so that I can connect with you and get to know you. But thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. Have a blessed and beautiful day, and I will see you next time.